My Celebrity Dream Wedding, Mondays on VH1. We have Courtney, Lance, and Tori here. So, Tori, let's go ahead and start with you. Tell us a little bit about the premise of the show.
So the premise of the show is we have a deserving couple each week where you hear their story, you hear why they're such a deserving couple, and we get a chance to pitch our design elements to those couples, and they have to choose between Lance, Courtney, and myself to who's going to plan out their celebrity dream wedding. And of course, they have their celebrity inspiration, and they tell us the story of why they chose that particular celebrity.
Now, Lance, let's talk about, when you're hearing the couple's story and, how do you pick out that one special thing of something that they're telling you of whether how they met or their love story or their journey, and you're like, I got to take this moment and make it a special moment into their wedding?
Well, it's just about paying close attention to the details and their personalities. I mean, all these couples have such compelling stories, all have such different experiences. So it's just all about really paying attention to the details that matter most to them and making sure you find a way to incorporate those into the final design.
The three of you are pitching ideas. The three of you are amazing, but someone's going to win, and then the other two have to be the assistants, to that winner. What's that journey been like? And are all three of you, have you known each other for a long time, and how is this process?
Well, I will just say this. These two do not like being assistants to anyone, and especially not me. We are all bosses in our own right, so we do not like working under each other. But we definitely all come together at the end for these brides, and that's what makes it all worth it. I've known Lance now for about 6 years, and Tori, I met her 3 years ago, but when we all met, it was instant chemistry, and we all have just been like brothers and sisters ever since.
That is amazing. I want to run through all three of you. And what is your inspiration as far as celebrity weddings? Obviously, we have, Nene Leakes and Chance the Rapper, and some of them that are going to be featured on the show. But when you think of iconic moments and ones that are your absolute favorite, that are always like your pieces that are always your go-to, Tori, let's go ahead and start with you, and then we'll go back around the circle.
Okay. Let me see what's have been some iconic wedding moments for me. Honestly, I love Kim Kardashian. I think her weddings have been absolutely stunning, just the luxury feel. And I love all the florals that she uses. So beautiful.
Beautiful. And then what about for you, Lance?
Oh, definitely Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. Their wedding was just absolutely modern, different, and just iconic. As well as I love the wedding of Lala and Carmelo Anthony, just the bold pops of red. That wedding was so over the top, and honey, it was so mean.
That is amazing. Courtney, what about yourself?
I would definitely say most recently, Sloane Stevens just got married, and her wedding was out of this world amazing and just beyond words. So that was definitely one of my favorites. And you're going to see on the show, we all have some really good favorites. And also Paris Hilton had a really beautiful wedding as well.
Oh, exactly. I would take any one of those. I think one of my favorites was George Lucas and Melody Hobson. They got married on the south side of Chicago. You got to see the skyline, and Prince performed, which, I mean, you can't even get a bit better than that,
That's iconic.
That is iconic right there. For some people, it's the venue. Some people, it's the food. Some people, it's the music. If you had to pick one thing, especially if somebody, is trying to pay for their own wedding to have it, their celebrity dream wedding, what's the one thing that you would say you need to have this to make it, to stand out?
Okay, yeah, I would definitely say like the DJ. If the DJ is not rocking, your wedding is going to be lame and people are going to leave. And then you spend all this money for nothing, aside from hiring a good planner.
Tori, what about for you?
For me, it's good food. You got to have great food. That's one of the things that people remember too. You got to have good cuisine. That's always a good taste. Yes.
Oh, exactly. And then Lance, go ahead.
Oh, for me, it's all about the personalization that creates just an amazing experience. So they can be different for every wedding, but you have to have something that you can say was signature to your wedding, so guests can walk away feeling like they come to your wedding, not just some cookie cutter celebration. Man. We need it to be unique.
And one thing that I've loved about watching your show is seeing all the monograms and the florals. But thank you so much for your time today. Courtney, Lance, Tori, My Celebrity Dream Weddings, Mondays on VH1.
Yes, thank you so much. All right.